Hey subbies, what's up? Today I'm doing a little bit something different. Well, it's not different, but you know I'll be doing random stuff on my channel anyways. Today I just want to talk a couple of minutes about Jeezy. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to Young Jeezy, the rapper, the Ice Cream Man, as he's also called. I didn't like him when he first started. I thought he was a bit commercial, but then I actually listened to his rap. I'm tripping. I actually listened to his album, about his first album. Dang, why don't I know the name of that album? I'll just link it down here or up here, or it'll be around. But he showed out on that album, and I'm just like, man, like, he was hungry. He wanted it. And it's just like, now I listen to some of his raps. I mean, every now and then, for example, I'm kind of feeling, what is the name of that song he got with Jay-Z? If It Feel, whatever. I'll link that up here somewhere too, so you know what song I'm talking about. But I don't like how he's a little bit hypocritical. He talks about, now I don't know if people have followed him over the years or whatever, but I followed him, and he's talked about not having respect for rappers who talking about the trap and, you know, shooting up stuff and all that, but they married, but they're a family man, but they got kids, you know. And I'm like, did you forget that you be having Jay-Z on your stuff? Did you forget that most of the guests that you have on your albums, you know, they got kids, they got a girl? I mean, I don't understand why he confuses that with them losing their ability to have that swag, that ability to still move the crowd and feel us. Like, I mean, I don't listen to Jay-Z as much as I used to because I preferred his older stuff, but that's just me. And I don't think it has anything to do with him being married. It's just, I've grown up in my music taste as well as he's grown up, and we're just not seeing eye to eye because I just don't like it. That's just my opinion. But I don't understand why Jeezy is so against people talking about being in the trap, you know, living that life, when he's sitting up here featuring people who is about that life. Like, are you trying to say you trying to turn commercial? Like, is that what it is? I mean, I'm just trying to get an understanding so I can be like, oh, he feel like A, that's why he's doing B, versus you saying you don't respect rappers who not about that life, yet you feature them on pretty much every album you have. I mean, get it together, Jeezy. I mean, I love your music. You know what I'm saying? I love how you were hungry. Again, were hungry. And now you've gotten to the point that, I don't know, maybe you're at a certain point in your career, you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to be whatever the hell I want to be and not try to still keep my, I'll say, my fans from the beginning. And I've been his fan from the beginning. You know, I mean, I think everybody has their time. Everybody goes through modes. Like, he's one of my favorites. And I like to kind of compare him to Jadakiss. He really reminds me of Jadakiss. And I think that's part of the reason why I like Jeezy. It's because of his style. And it's so reminiscent to how Jadakiss was. And that's a shout out to Jadakiss too. That was my guy. But I'm just saying, if you're going to be about that life, be about it all the way. Don't make up stuff about people. Don't act like you got to portray this role. Because, I mean, just like when they did that to Boss. I don't know if you know who Boss is, but Boss was a female rapper who featured on Spice One's album. And people just thought, oh, this chick is raw. Like, she coming at you just with it. And they felt like she was from the bottom. She was just this hardcore rapper. until they found out that she lived in a 2-parent household, like living good, and people felt betrayed. But I don't know why people get upset. Like, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and she played her role. Like, Boss was cold. I hate that she stopped rapping because, you know, people didn't feel like it was right. Like, people need to get out their feelings sometimes, though. And the same thing with Rick Ross. Like, Rick Ross, yeah, he was a corrections officer. And do that mean he still can't be about that life? People be acting like everybody's one-dimensional. There's no 2 or 3 dynamic dimensions to a person. I mean, I wish I could still hear this type of Jeezy. Well, if my car gonna start up. Oh, come on. Okay, I just have to start up my car because it's that bull.
Cash rules everything around me, so what's realer? By this thriller, call me a ghost face killer. It's kind of hard to be drug free, but Georgia power.
Thank y'all for listening. Drop your comments below if you agree. Drop them if you don't. I don't give a fuck. Either way. I'm sorry, did I curse? Oh well. Hit me up.